Good morning, folks. As you can see, the Meyer Lemon Tree, she's getting big. So the Meyer Lemon Tree has a unique ability. They can pollinate themselves, so you don't have to worry about pollination. You can actually grow them in your house and get lemons. The lemons are sweet and tart. They are a cross between a lemon and an orange, a sweet orange. So you get sweet and savory. You can see the bucket, the container is holding up nicely. We have acorns in here, which we don't want. So we got to get them out. But you can see the leaves are doing great. It's healthy. It's got some pretty good sized thorns on here. See if I can find one. One of the bigger ones. They're pretty hard to mess with. Yeah, right here. You can see right there is a thorn. So you got pretty good sized thorns. But I'm starting to acclimate it. It's starting to get cold at night, and you don't want it below 50 out, and being outside. So, and last night it got down to about 53 degrees. So, and that was our first pretty cold night. So, what we're going to do is put it over here in the shaded. It's getting a little bit of sun, but it's under a tree. And here real soon, it won't get any sun. Well, it will, but be filtered through the trees. So my goal is to acclimate it outside for about 2 weeks in a shaded area, and then we'll take it in the house. They usually produce fruit within, they say between 1 and 2 years, but I would say between 2 and 3. I didn't get any fruit this year. It's our first year having it. But, with the problems with getting the container off of eBay and then getting and then basically we didn't get the container. So what we did do is put the, go to Home Depot and get a big container for it. And I'm glad, because the other one he got was just a black plain one. And you can see I got a barrel, or part of a barrel. The soil is citrus, so it's for like palm trees and fruit trees, things, cactuses. And then I have fertilizer sticks in it. And I think I used 12 bags of soil for this one. But as you can see, the base is starting to get like a bark, which is something that I want. So we're getting a grow light from the house, and it's going to be on a southwest facing window, so that way it can get natural sun, but it'll also have the sun, or the light from the grow light. I think we spent $30 on the grow light, but it's going to be specifically for this, so we didn't need a huge one. So my review on this is it's absolutely a great product to to have so far. I'm pleased with the tree. We got it from fastgrowingtrees.com, and they mean it. It's a fast growing tree. You don't need bees to pollinate. It does it on its own. It's real hardy. The only thing that I see that was a problem was the fact that you had to prop it up, but I mean, you do that with any tree, so once it establishes very well and it can stand on its own, I'll take that pole out, and I'll probably use the pole for another tree. I plan on getting a lime, and then after that, I'll get a peach tree, all from fastgrowing.com. Like I said, I'm not promoting them, but I definitely want to let people know that this is actually a great tree, came from a great place. They shipped it, very nicely. It was healthy. In fact, it was in its own container for a long time. And while we were waiting on the container, for the planter to show up, which again, like I said, never showed up. And it was basically root bound. I mean, all I had was roots. And I had to water it 2-3 times a day, but she survived it, healthy, grew. So, and apparently they only get about 8 feet, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. So I don't want to tell you something and then it be the wrong thing. But I want to thank my husband because he just randomly got it for me. And it's going to be sitting in my living room. Nothing like bringing something like this into the house, and it's going to put off a smell, a lemony smell, and I like lemons, so I drink lots of lemon and water, so this is actually going to not only be beautiful, but it's also and fun to do, but it's also going to be help financially. I'll get fresh lemons. I'll know the chemicals that are put in it because I'm not putting any chemicals in it. Everything is going to be natural. The fertilizer's natural. The soil is Miracle-Gro citrus. It's really a good soil. Doesn't have a lot of it doesn't have chemicals in it. It's all natural. So my lemons will be natural, and I just slice up my lemons and put a little chunk in my water, squeeze it, and hey, cook with it. Take the zest, squeeze the juice, whatever. So it's really a good thing to have. So my review on this is I would recommend it. Now, it's getting it through the winter. I want to make sure that it has all the possibilities of surviving the winter, being healthy. But as well as I do, you follow the instructions and you still lose whatever you take in from outside. So we will see, and we'll follow, and I'll have you follow the journey with me, and we'll see what we can do together growing this tree. And we can see, you guys have seen it as a baby, and now you've seen it as tall as it is. It's actually taller than me now, but it's also in a caddy, like a cart, and then it's, the barrel. So, but it's a tall tree, and it's taller than me. I'm 5'3", and maybe this thing's about 5'4", 5'5", with everything included, with the caddy, the barrel, Oh, and also I have rocks in it for good drainage. So, I put like 30 pounds of rocks in it, which is good because we had a tornado that went over us, whatever, and everything else was knocked down, and this was still standing. So everything that was small, you know, it was a small tornado or the tail of a tornado, whatever. We were sleeping, so I don't know. And I just know what the news said. And yeah, so pretty pleased with everything. And this is our foster baby, Bitty Pooh. She's such a good girl. She's pretty. Okay, folks, I will let you guys go. You guys have a great day and God bless.